Listening to the Spirit is very important as a missionary. Well, as anybody throughout life, it's so important to be able to listen to the Spirit, because the Spirit can guide you in ways that you would have never thought. There was one night where we were planning and preparing for the next day, and we had our big map out that we were looking at, and we had felt like we needed to be in a certain area, and so we were mapping out who we were going to see, and I felt very strongly that we needed to go to this other area. And this other area was on the border of our area, quite a ways away from where we had prepared to be that day. But I felt like we needed to go there. And I felt particularly like we needed to see this member family that lived there, this couple. And we were like, well, it's kind of out of the way. But I just kept having that feeling throughout planning. We needed sometime during that day, we needed to stop in. And so we went through our next day, things were going well, and then towards the end, things started falling through. And I looked at my companion, and I said, well, we should go and visit the Carters. And so she was like, well, okay, I guess you felt like that yesterday, so I guess we should go. So we got into the car, and we drove up to this area, and it was, miles are sacred with a car, because you can only drive so many miles in a month. And so you plan according to where you're going to be so you can save those miles and be able to use them for when you really need them. And we were using precious miles, but I kept feeling like we needed to go there. And it was dark. It was about 8:30 at night, and we walked up their driveway, and we knocked on the door, and a minute or two went by, and it was opened by Brother Carter, and he just looked at us and he said, how did you know? And we're like, how did we know what? And he explained that they had just barely been praying for help and guidance and some inspiration. And when they had said amen, they heard us walking up their sidewalk. And he went in and talked with them and shared a message. And they were struggling with some personal things in their life. But it was as if we had the opportunity to be their answer to prayer. And the timing was amazing. The Spirit can do that. Timing is nothing for the Spirit. And we were able to be an answer to their prayer that day.